All right, people. Hey, impromptu. Let's get that awesome new stencil up, overlay, whatever you want to call it, template. Gen 13, Wildstorm Wednesday, second live unboxing. Here we go. Now, look, I scheduled this at 5 o'clock. Why? Because I wanted to give myself a little bit of a break and check work emails. But I just got a message to go meet a babe down the pool. So I got to go to the pool. We got to get these comic books out of the way. But Gen 13 might be the biggest comic book, like, within comics. Look at these. Look at these. Oh, my God. There is a lot in here. Great job. Nothing else, right? Good job packing. Look, I prefer my guys. Just send me the books. I don't need no bells and whistles. I don't need bags and boards. Send me the books. Now we know this is Gen 13 Volume 2 here. These are bagged and boarded though. I do like these bags though. They seem versatile. But look, we gotta get some things done. It's so bright and sunny and amazing here in Philly. Number 19. Like Bruce Campbell potentially, right? J. Scott Campbell, there was so much coverage of him doing the likenesses in Wizard Magazine. And I know they kind of, like when Dynamite got the Army of Darkness license, J. Scott did a lot of those covers. There was a Wildstorm crossover because Wildstorm had Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, and they crossed over with Dynamite and they brought Ash into it. So those J. Scott Campbells, just from the Bruce Campbell rendition alone, is worth it. But I never set eyes on issue like 19 before. Oh look, we have Al Rio, R.I.P. pencils. Al Rio being look, J. Scott had Al Rio, Joe Madura had Roger Cross. Great textures up. Alex Garner, amazing with the textures. Like this is why you have an inker, so they can do textures. Wow. So we got 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then here we go. After 25, right? Which is like J. Scott's send-off almost. Covered by J. Scott Campbell. Created by, variant cover by Travis Charest. No, we have Al Rio stepping in, emulating J. Scott Campbell. So J. Scott didn't even work on 25. He might have been doing Danger Girl by this point, or prepping it. That's disappointing. I wasn't aware of that. Did he do issue 24? Cover, Peterson and chart script, Rio and Tom Rainian and Shoemaker. So again, Wildstorm production. This cool character. See, I'm not even familiar with the later characters. All right, people, I say it a lot. Gary Frank killed Gen 13 because this is our follow. I mean, I get it. Yeah, they were going for a different vibe. But you need like a level of art for Gen 13. So we got 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. There was a time where I only had issue 33 of Gen 13, and I freaking hated this cover. I mean, Arthur Adams, but we do have a degradation of our covers here. How are we selling this book? Look, we got all the way up to 40, 41. Now, I believe, right, we're all the way up to issue 70 for Gen 13. Amazing. Already amazing. So I know there should be the entire miniseries in here, excluding issue 1. So I'm still on the hunt for issue 1. Isn't that crazy? I can't get over it's like the zero transition from J. Scott Campbell going into Gary Frank when it comes to this title. So Gen 13 0. Yeah, look, Chris Claremont, Ali Garza, awesome. I will take it to read it. But then, like, look, just by flipping through, we got the magnificent Sandra Hope here, and you can see some of those lines. I mean, Garza was look Ninja Boy. Garza was one of those, like, you can we can say third generation Image guy that they really gave nothing to nothing to draw, and you see it here. I like the callback to the issue 1 splash page there. Issue 1, Volume 1. Slipstream, Gen 13, the 1999 annual. We got some Ramos from our previous broadcast, right? Unreal World. Gen 13 new 3D special. I'm not familiar with this, but it is Arthur Adams. Awesome. And here we go. Gen 13 0. What I am curious about, because I had this way back in the day. Look at that, Team 7. Look, this looks like Travis Charis. I'm not exactly 100% on. Oh yeah, look at Lynch. I'm not 100% on when this was released, but we see early J. Scott in here for sure. So, and then here we go. The original mini, 2, 4, 5. So, I don't have the pit issue for the mini. And then we're into the monthly. Here we go. Volume 2. So, I'm sorry. So, this is what you would say is Volume 3. Volume 1 is the mini, which goes from 0 to 5. This is my all-time favorite issue. This was glued to my drawing table for the longest time. I believe this is to Alice Garner's absolute best inked issue. They were on all cylinders when it comes to that issue. And I just look, the Wildstorm house ads. We got the birth of the trading cards. I never liked the flip cover. Cover. But again, too, it's Wildstorm Rising Chapter 4. I mean, how sucky is that? Issue. I mean, at this time, Grifter #1 was Chapter 1 of Wildstorm Rising, and then you're just launching Gen 13 and you're smashing, like it too much greed. They should have separated them. Battery Windsor Smith cover here. Wouldn't say this is his best, but I love Despot's angle here. The Gen 13 Indiana Jones issue, the Pirate issue, the Savage Land issue, the Jim Lee issue, which way back on Twitter I've reviewed this as a black and white from the Gen 13 archives. And J. Scott Campbell wins over Jim Lee when it comes to rendering kids. And here we go. Gen 13 7, the first appearance of DV8 by Mr. Lee himself. And we really see it. We don't it's not, it doesn't have the flair that a J. Scott has. And Pitt coming in full bleed, not through Image. Backlash for Stormwatch. Natalia Lynch, St. Herbert, Quebec. So I always try and see Bryce Kennedy, Union City, Georgia. Gen 13 8. More DV8, and we are back with the J. Scott goodness. 9, 10. So the Fire from Heavens are good. I already have these, but these will go into my Fire from Heaven pile. I gotta see how many. I might need 1 or 2 more chapters. 12 here too was always. I always point out the whales here. This issue 2 is available in the Gen 13 archives. It's a beautiful black and white. This is a great black and white issue when it comes to the Garner J. Scott stuff. I recommend that. So we got 13A. It's 13A, B, and C. I'm pretty sure I have this one. Is this the one with Bone at the end? Let's see. No, it's the one with Archie. Maybe I don't have this. I might just need B at this point. And here we go. Chow, Rose, Who, Luke Luke Ross, I'm sorry. Luke Ross, Al Rio gets into the picture. J. Scott Campbell, issue 16. Campbell, issue 17. So, issue 18, potentially, I guess this was J. Scott's like final issue. Way too much fun. Like, look at that motorcycle. Way too much fun. Right, and going back to 19. J. Scott, Al Rio. Yeah, so I mean, like, 18 could have been, I think it's J. Scott's last final issue. Very disappointing. So we can put these in order a little bit. First, we got to kick these bags. Got to kick these bags. Kick these bags. We don't want no mother effing bags here. So the important run for Gen 13 is easily 0 miniseries all the way up to issue 25, because you can really see the editorial shift here. And I don't know, man. Like, this is just, I just don't understand this direction. But, you know, like the book, if you look back, the book had 3 more years of opportunities to find its footing. Look at these cheap boards here. Like, they barely do anything. Look, nothing is worse when your comic shop goes cheap, right? Nothing is worse than that. Like, I'm almost tempted to start with issue 26, 27 here. Like, I just want to get into this run, because I'm pretty sure, right? Didn't the Preacher crew take over in the later years, trying to revive it? And volume 3, I mean, that 0 volume 3 that we have here. It's just too much. This might be the death of Lynch. I know, right? Lynch dies. Right? Lynch. Alex Fairchild. Right? Yeah, maybe it's Fairchild's father. I thought, yeah, it's Fairchild's father. I mean, look, I get it. Look, you know what happened, though? It's like everyone got convinced that it was just the writing in comic books had to get fixed. And I don't know. People on my side of the aisle just you gotta make a trade-off, which is writing versus artwork. And I guess from here we can see the transition. So here we go. We'll just put the Unreal Gen 13 Slipstream, the annual, and here 13. Look, 13 cents. I love it. Where is this? It doesn't designate the volume number, which is odd, because it should. But here we go. Let's do a stack. Not a flip through, a stack through. Okay, starting with Gen 13 0. Tell me where when your lack of interest hits. Let me know where your lack of interest hits. Let me know. All right, here we go. Here it comes. CB, what's up, dude? Hey, CB, I got me the chick down by the pool, so I am I'm kind of rushing through this. But CB, let me know. Yeah, earlier Gen 13. Look, CB, well, we'll start it over for you. We'll start it over for you, because I'll do it over here real quick. We'll restart the flip through. called CB. I want you to be able to identify where Gen 13 goes wrong. I want to see if we can do it. All right. So CB, type in 13 into the chat when you see where Gen 13 goes wrong. Right. Anyone watching, type 13 into the chat. Let's see where Gen 13 has a major editorial shift, changing the aesthetic, removing the cool factor, going into the realm of the writer, backing out of the artist-driven book that it always should have been, never really returned to. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Here we go. Ready? Let me know. Let me know when it happens. Here we go. This is what the non-believers would say is the true Gen 13. Madness, right? And then we're just back with these like one shots. So let's just do a quick compare and contrast. We got this, all right. Let's go to what was one of my all-time favorite issues right here. Issue 2. Oh shit! You said issue 14 right here. Not what? CB, I'm talking about this direction here. Okay, starting with issue 26. There we go. Tell me right now, this isn't an artist-driven industry. Tell me right now, this isn't that one is true and one is not. Not saying that Gary Frank, Doomsday Clock, his Incredible Hulk, he's one of the all-time greats. But when we're talking about moving books and selling books here, where you want to go? What do you want to do? What are we doing here? I mean, it's madness. It really is. And living through this, and then kind of going through high school, getting a job, doing all hustling independent comics, even back then, and then popping into a comic shop like every few months to eventually just come across this, because you say to yourself, maybe I'll pick up some Gen 13. I need some good artwork. And hello, like, like, look at the difference here, right? About to sign off, people. What we got though? After Campbell left the book, they had a good artist replacement, but he was inconsistent. No, not really. No, Gary Frank took over. So Gary Frank. Look, this is the Gary Frank stack here. CB. Like, look. Like just about all of that is Gary Frank. Gary Frank was a consistency. Wildstorm was very good with getting their books out. That was almost like a little bit of their like superpower. They got books out. They did have a studio system. There was so much that they were capable of, and they could keep the market flooded with their books. You can tell Campbell co-wrote the stories. They were never the same after he left. Yeah, I 100% agree. CB, DM me. We have to chat. We have to talk. I'll just start sending you the info on some of the Wildcat stuff, so you can pop in when you can. But I will be doing more work on the Wildcat. So everyone right here, Wildcat is, because I know a lot of you Wildstormers catch this with the replay. We're diligently working on the Wildcat short story on Indiegogo. CB, let me know if you want these shipped to you. We can sell them on the campaign too. I'll sell you we can move the entire stack. Let me know. All right. The earlier years of Gen 13 were sweet. Yeah, they were, like right here, like issue 5. Right? The earlier years. The coloring too, so much, very detailed, insanely detailed coloring too. Just with the, it was a little bit like smoky or smudgy, I like to call it, but the airbrushing is there. I mean, look at that. Just too cool for school. Bill Mouse, look at that. Bill Mouse. Nira X, Zen Intergalactic Ninja, Bill Mouse making an appearance here. But they were. Yeah, Adam Hughes. Yeah. I just felt like Generation Gen X or Gen 13 became like an artist book, but no one consistently hit it as well as Jay Scott, and it relatively diluted the brand of all that. Love the coloring. Joe Chari is my favorite. Yes, dude. You know your stuff. I love it so much. All right, everyone. Rock and roll. Oh, yeah. And over here to everyone, Adam Hughes, Adam Warren. Okay. There are two different guys. People get those mixed up. I say because I see a lot in like different comments. Adam Warren. We will highlight the Gen 13 Adam Warren here, which is, I believe, in the 50s. Might be 52, 53, and 54. Anyone. Rock and roll, people. Time to sign out.